power grid generator has been showing up a lot lately. I wanted to understand whether that's because it works or just because the marketing is good. So I broke it down properly. This is Critique Lab. I don't recommend things I haven't actually examined. Everywhere you look online, people are buzzing about alternative home energy systems. Some claims seem realistic, while others sound completely made up. Instead of just buying into the hype or dismissing it immediately, I wanted to look at the cold, hard data inside the program to see what is actually functional. The problem with skyrocketing electricity bills isn't just the high cost, it's that there's so much conflicting information about how to address it that most people end up paralyzed or just cycling through options that half work. You were told to invest $10,000 into solar panels that take 10 years to pay off. Then you were told to buy gas generators that cost a fortune to run and maintain. The noise in this niche is exhausting, and it leaves most homeowners stuck paying monopolies whatever they demand. Power Grid Generator is positioned as a more targeted solution. Here's whether that's actually true. The mechanism is this. Power Grid Generator works by leveraging basic magnetic principles to build a small, self-sustaining rotor system. The reason most alternative backup systems underdeliver is they target the wrong layer, usually relying on external weather conditions like sunlight or wind, which produces temporary changes at best. This takes a different approach, localized energy induction. By using a specific arrangement of magnets and coils, it creates a consistent mechanical flow that helps offset your home's total draw from the main power grid. It works at the source of your consumption to slow down your physical meter. More precise, less noise. That's the theory, and the practice seems to hold up. Three things came up when I broke this down. First, the localized materials list. This is the one most people overlook, but it's actually what makes your building process possible at all without sourcing rare parts from overseas. Everything required can be found at a standard local hardware store for a reasonable price. Second, the step-by-step video modules. This is consistent with what current research suggests about keeping technical tasks highly visual and actionable. Instead of handing you a messy blueprint with bad math, the videos show you the exact wiring over the shoulder. Third, the compact footprint. Minor on its own, but it compounds with the other two. The device does not require a massive yard space. It can sit quietly in a small corner of your garage or basement. If the mechanism works the way the evidence suggests, here's the realistic progression. You can expect an early, observable change in your daily grid dependency within the first few days of setting up the system. That initial drop tends to compound into a medium-term shift over several weeks as your overall monthly electric statement updates. And with consistency, you get the ultimate peace of mind, knowing you have a vetted backup system during major weather blackouts. The deeper transformation the skeptical homeowner actually wants but rarely says out loud. This isn't a straight line, but the direction is consistent. The protocol is straightforward. You follow the clear assembly blueprints, gather the store parts, and wire the unit directly into your power bank setup. It fits into a weekend DIY routine without much friction or extra hands needed. The timeline that comes up most is 30 days for meaningful results. Not a caveat, just how cumulative mechanisms work. Expecting zero utility bills on day one is unrealistic. Earlier data is purely anecdotal. Later is where the billing data gets consistent and proven. One data point worth including: they offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a proxy for product confidence. Companies don't offer meaningful refund windows on things they know don't work. If a guide is useless, high refund rates will instantly shut down their merchant account. It also means your downside as a buyer is entirely capped. For an analytical decision, that matters. If the mechanism makes sense to you and the problem I described matches where you are, the link to the official page is in the description. Direct link, no resellers. They currently offer the complete system guide along with 3 free specific bonus modules for a one-time secure payment of $49. Read through their breakdown, cross-reference what I've said, and make the call. You've got the picture now. If you've run your own test on Power Grid Generator, put your findings in the comments. Comparing notes is how we get past the marketing.